What's up, everybody? Welcome back for some more Noita. Let's go ahead and jump in with a run. We did some good left and right exploration last time. I want to try to do some more just regular runs for a minute, but soon we'll definitely try to do some more of that exploration. Maybe after making it to floor 3, spitter bolt, bombs, and a snow potion. Not ideal, but not the worst thing in the world. Let's get going. And mods, if you don't mind, let's get a prediction. Do we make it to floor 5? Do we make it to floor 5? All right, down we go. That was a pretty nice Tony to enter the level. I don't love Spitter Bolt as the start, if we're being totally real. I think we can make it work, but it's a bit of a pain. All right. Green shooty guys. Also, I didn't get them on this run, but I did. There were a couple comments like very explicitly talking about the crystals and, you know, why I shouldn't hate them because they're a good damage wand. And I didn't know that they give trick kills, so that was good and valuable information. But at the same time, I still think it's a bummer to get it at the start because you want a digging wand, right? Like 3 bombs is a good digging wand. The crystals are not a good digging wand, so even if they're good for like shooting, it's still like kind of cheeks IMO for me. Getting double kills, or getting double gold with all the trick kills is nice, though. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Alright. Ooh, the chat food emote shows up with the prediction. Let's go, I'm on fire. Snow me, like a fern. Just keep looking around, slow and steady here. No need to rush any of this. Slap in some trigger and you have a wand that shoots trick kills. Fair. That is fair. Hey, look, chat. Nothing at all. Okay, so this is probably worth using the bomb here. What do we got over there? Pheromone potion. That's another thing as well. Chat, I am, you know, I've been getting some feedback both here in chat as well as in the comments, you know, where it's like, due to the nature of Noita, there's certain stuff you just won't figure out. It's a reminder that occasionally I will ask for direct information, but just wait until I ask, you know? Sometimes I might be like, okay, chat, just tell me this technique you're dying for me to know. There was a really eloquent comment I really appreciated that effectively said, some of the most fun wand crafting techniques are not the brainchild of any one person. You know, these are things that got figured out over a long period of time by people watching while other people were playing, so on. You should open yourself up more. So I'm going to try to, like, pick up that philosophy a little bit, but this also doesn't mean just, like, totally backseat either. Still let me just fuck around, because we're still early days in the game. We just checked before we started playing. We're 49 hours in. We got plenty of time to be figuring shit out. Some of the things you wouldn't even know to ask about. Yeah, I guess I mean if there are certain times... we're like, I don't know, we're in a holy mountain and you guys are pushing me to something and I'm not getting it, I might just a little more directly be like, okay, just tell me. Not all the time, you know, but I'll accept that sometimes I should do that. No, it is a single-player game made for a community game. Interesting. Whoop. It was amazing I didn't take that. Here, I'm gonna let you finish, but you have to replace the next wand you find immediately. That's right. By the way, this is a non-shuffler, and it's a digging wand, chat. It's a digging wand. It's not the best recharge time in the world, but the wand's okay. Not actually gonna be good at digging, though, for right now. Like, maybe I could use it to get some stuff, but, like, not really. Mole strats are in? I don't know, man. Not with this wand. How did you not get blasted there? Willpower? Please pick up the gold. This gold right here? You don't mean this, do you? Think I'll keep digging this way instead? We're getting there. We're getting there. That gold's not going anywhere. It's not fucking blinking or anything, chat. It's not blinking. All right. So I'm happy we have that spell, but it's pretty useless in its current state. How are you with general tips? Can I remember? I mean, I don't really mind as long as, you know, you're not being like, do this. Like, remember, I'm just playing a game. Just playing a game, man. You do make water, I think. Yeah. I feel like that's one of those things that it genuinely can be like, I don't know, I guess I never thought it would bother me being on stream and people being like, you're doing this wrong, you gotta do X or Y, or you're bad, or whatever. Like, most of the time it doesn't, but like, sometimes it does, you know? And even when people are just like trying to be helpful and give a tip, it can sometimes just hit you the wrong way. Nice. Alright, give me a little bit of that. Snow me. Snow me in. Like it's fucking snow day. Did anyone else watch Snow Day? I hate these guys. Get literally fucking Shrek'd on. Never mind, they hit me a couple times. This is not the cleanest floor one I've ever seen in my life, chat. You stop living. ASAP. I'm taking damage from being snowed in. Alright, here we go. You're wrong, why haven't you won yet? I'm too busy having fun, Billy. I have to let the internet optimize my fun better. If I just followed a guide, I could have beaten the game a long time ago. Alright? And then I could have had my fun more quickly. Did Doubter I fully support this current gameplay? What if they say you look amazing and your hair is great but aren't entirely sincere? That's okay, I can take that one. I can tank the psychic damage from that. Because frankly, I would rather live in the fantasy land in which they were sincere, so I won't question it. Nice. Wouldn't be so sure about that statement? What statement? Amazing your hair is great, I am sincere, let's fucking go. I don't. The hair in the back of your neck stands up. Been burned too many times, Puff? I'm just doing my best here, Wash. That you can beat the game easily with a guide. Noita isn't really that kind of game, not gonna lie. No, you know what I'm saying though, Billy. You know what I'm saying. If I had looked up the most powerful wand building techniques day one and done a bunch of reading on exactly how the game mechanics work, I would have a much better shot. I would have a much better shot at getting a clear faster. Wanted that modifier? The, that you feel a chill over your shoulder or whatever? That's gonna give me, like, certain enemies, hair in the back of your neck. I do see a ghosty over there. Chode wand. Dynamite. This one. Okay. I'll take the dynamite, that's good digging. In fact. Case in point. What do you do? Is there any chance you can take physical damage from this? Nope. Look at the UI. What, I'm getting slimy? Jeez. That ghost was like haunting that frog. We're pretty low now, 21 health. We have 370 bucks. Might be time to get out of here. Might be time to get out of here. Damn it. Yeah, each creature is being, like, followed by one of these ghosts, which is very interesting. I probably shouldn't delve too much deeper, though. See something that's purely cosmetic, but kind of a cool interaction? Yeah, go for it. Why not? Alright, we do have a bunch of explosives, though, so before we leave, we could just get money by going back to places we've already explored. Also, what the fuck happened here? Look, there's like an altar, but it got fucking snowed in by the earth. What is this, by the way? It's bone dust. I've come around on dynamite quite a bit. Dynamite's pretty good. We still haven't we haven't found our way to Holy Mountain yet, so we need to still do that. Through the journey, Noita knowledge is powder, learn it the hard way. 200 hours for my first win. Hell yeah, another. All right. Nice. All right. Nah, I use dynamite. Get some distance so it blows up faster. Too much. Also, I see that guy over there, the Heesy, trying to shoot me. Nice. There we go. That did not count as a trick kill. I kind of thought it would, to be honest. Kind of thought it would. Alright, there's Holy Mountain, by the way. Or right here. Why are you trying to hug the explosive box while shooting it? Because it needs friends, too. Sorry, I'm not heartless like you, Mira. I'll try to learn to be a little colder. I guess Mira fucking, you know, I don't know. She took lessons from Genghis goddamn Khan. She wants her enemies to feel cold and alone as they suffer and die. Fucking noted, Mira. Chillax, bro. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Alright, we're okay. Let's get some more money, by the way. Idiot. Idiot. I'm sorry, I love you, Mira. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. Missed the bet. I just realized. Could you throw puff? No, thank you. Magic liquid does dissolve rapidly in air. Triggers collect. Oh, the ghost bleed a liquid called magical liquid. Bright blue. It's also the material where the color of the permanent shield perk gets chosen. By fungal shifting it, you can get new colors to your shield. Interesting. Alright, I have a bunch of explosives left, but I'm pretty fucking low. Until Gizmo Sir. Yeah, Mira, I'm so sorry. You're doing great. You're doing great, kid. Keep it up. Your chat food icon. That's right, Leah. That's right. It's a new world around here. It's a new world around here. Why must you do this? Hostile workplace for real? Damn it, chat. Having a rough couple days. I was getting canceled yesterday. Today, I've turned my mods against me by berating them. Who would have known that that would do it? Who would have known that that would do it? I'm tired, boss. I thought it was good management. TL. Alright, okay, that gold was doing whatever it wanted. It abused the bug. Shit. Don't take it from me. Don't take it from me, Heesy gods. Let me get that nugget. If it's the last thing I do, let me get that motherfucking nugget. Chat, I'm not seeing any good spots to blow up for gold. We kind of need to do some mother heckin' digging. We need to dig for gold. Oh, we have 666 gold. Have to leave now? Alright. Alright. Honestly? Yeah, hail Stan. Get me out of here. Okay. How much snow do we have left in here? It's water, snow, blood. Mostly water. There's a little peat in there. 616 is the true number of the beast. Not anymore. Ooh. Yo, okay. Okay. Contact damage. Enemies near you take damage. The damage is higher, the lower your health gets. No more shuffle. Gotta be no more shuffle, chat. It's gotta be no more shuffle. Right? No, I'm not even listening to chat. I'm taking no more shuffle. Not even thinking about it. Alright, we should think about this, though. Well, how are the wands themselves? Look at all these no-shuffle wands. "666 is the new number of the beast. Crunch, yes, Billy, I'm listening. With my eyeballs? Might I recommend something? Go for it. Recommend it, Billy. I'm waiting. I'm ready. I'm like an internet person looking at Rotten Tomatoes when a movie comes out. Put the digging bolt on your bomb wand. Get good. Always use sunscreen. I don't go out in the sun that much. They're always very fast, and digging bolt doesn't use mana. It's true. It's true. I think we've done this before. Yeah, it's not going to work on Britwork, but will be pretty good. Because I do think we've done this. And this allows us to gopher. Sand is diggable? True. We definitely... I remember there was one run... Yeah, very nice. There was one run where we used digging bolt, like, actually effectively. At some point. Always a good strat with early digging bolt? Hell yeah. By the way, naked wands time, chat. I know we are probably going to do that, but let's go naked wands for the time being. Some of you also might have just become pretty attractive. It's also, that's a pretty good wand, too. 18 mana charge speed is better than usual. We've seen like 9 mana charge speed on that wand. 1 second recharge? It is 3 spells per cast, though, chat. This is fucking 3 spells per cast. So... we could make this loop, right? With some fuckery? And get more than 1 cast out of the recharge? It sucks that this wand's like that, because it's kind of like the least worth it, but it's the cheapest wand. Pretty fast. You have a very low cast delay. Give me this wand. Instead of wand 1. And then give me this wand instead of... I don't know, it's better than both of them. This one. Alright, now. Third one's okay for stage 2. What, this one? It feels boring. I feel like we can do better than that. We got too much shit. But the spells per cast 3 is very interesting to me, isn't it? Let me be like, bingo. We don't have enough room to, like, make this happen like this, but couldn't we, like, do something like this and set up, like, a bunch of chains? I'm assuming we need to test it, the statue. Even that is not a very good wand, but even that's, like, okay. Even that's, like, okay. What about... hold on, what if we did, like... if I was to go, like, bang, bang... how would this work? Hits the recharge, so hitting this modifier doesn't then try to grab 3 spells. I had 3 there. Could it do it? Let's do it like that. What if we do it like this? No, it's not like reaching around to grab an extra 2 spells for that. It's not reaching around, so this isn't being like, I need 3 spells. So it's not going, okay, I've got 1, let me loop around and get these 2. It's not doing that. It is not doing that. Just something to think about. How much money do I have, by the way? I could buy any of these other wands, too. Y'all think they're worth it? Y'all think they're worth it? But also, let's not forget, legit, just like... legit, this is not bad, you know? We take that off for lower mana drain there. We don't need it. Too much. You already have what it takes to get over stage 2? True, but I'm cooking. I'm cooking. I'm just thinking about things and seeing the way they work. I'm just thinking about things. More isn't always better. Yeah, I know. I'm just experimenting. I'm experimenting. You still have that crazy high recharge. We could fit this on something with a lower recharge. Like this. All right. It runs out of mana very fast. It runs out of mana very fast. So let's keep thinking about something a little different then. I love having all these triggers, but I feel like we're not quite making it work yet, right? How expensive? You're 50 mana drain. That's so much. That's so much. Should we just fucking do this instead? Like, yeah, it's not super flashy. But, like, it's pretty fucking big damage. May I suggest you look at a specific spell you have more closely? Sure. Go for it, Coder. Same combo would have worked in another wand. This does feel okay. This does feel okay. The bonus of Digging Bolt does take away recharge time and it adds cast delay. So I could like do this to fire faster. Quite faster even. Quite faster even. Burns through our mana though. How much do you hit the recharge on this? Not much. What about this one? You have better mana recharge and more max mana. So kind of the better one for what we're doing. Way slower though. Like so much slower. We just can't really afford the mana to fire this for a long time, but very powerful when we are firing it. Fuck it. Let's ride with that. It does take away our ability to just dig normally, though. I guess we can get right up to walls and do this. And we should still be able to dig, right? Yep. Okay, no, it just makes it so we only need one wand for everything we have in the world. Okay, I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with our situation right now, Chad. This is all right. I think we can, you know, we can fuck with this. We can fuck with this. One wand to rule them all. Refresh. I'm not going to spend any more of my money. I don't need more of the same shit there. I don't need more of the same shit. That's a very fast burst of damage. You got Tinker everywhere in your first Holy Mountain, Billy? That's huge. Are moving the 2 timers? Damn, saw that just a little too late. All that gold is mine because I'm a motherfucking gopher. I have become gopher, chat. Gopher. What the fuck is that? Eldritch Portal. Summons a one-way portal to a sinister realm. Chat, I've never seen this before. Look how much mana is on it. That's a lot of capacity too. Fire Arc adds mana drain. I've never seen this before. I become Gopher, Destroyer of Worlds. Try it? I feel like it's literally a one-way portal to a sinister realm. You couldn't have like a more don't do this if you want to make it deep notification. Maybe I could send enemies there. Now I'm getting rid of wand too. I'm gonna take it, but I think that's a fool's errand to use that wand. Maybe, I swear, that's the kind of shit in another life I would use it and chat would be like, what did you expect to happen? You dingbat. You utter fool. You buffoon. Oh, look, the lava fly is my favorite enemy in the world. I don't know squat about this game, but something that's only popped up once after nearly 50 hours, you have to try it. True, I do want to try it, but my thought is get deep enough to pay the believers and then try it. The ocean has the biggest loot pool. Right, Mirror? Right. This game is known for its extensive loot pools. Jay, you think I'm gonna get a mirror of Calandra tonight? Fill me up with water, by the way. Be real, you ain't making it to 5? What are you talking about, Wash? I'm making it to 5. Literally, like, do you see the gopher tech? I feel like every good run we have is when we've got giant buck teeth and I say, I am a gopher. Those are the good runs. Those are the good runs and we're in one right now. Because it allows us to get a lot of money on stage 2. I'm feeling good about this run. This is a nice stage 2 so far. We're chilling. What do we got going on over here? What's in the pouch? God, that was such disrespect. Alright, go for me down here. Sorry, buddy. Get gophered. Get gophered. Soil and moss, and a slimy egg. Fucking yote. Hey, buddy. I'm feeling good about this run. It's what always precedes a death. I am feeling good about it, man. We got this one. The no shuffle modifier is good. Enough to buy the Super Saiyan archetype. Yes. Sucks to admit as a doubter, but it's genuinely looking like a run that will work. I agree. Goater, thank you for the honest take. The only damage I've taken so far in this floor is dumb damage. Remember that, believers. Just bullshit. This is also a fucking amazing digging wand, by the way. Because it can fire with no mana still, so we can just always crank it. We can crank that hog like there's no tomorrow. Dude, cranking my hog came 1 and right in one ear and out the other. Cranking the hogs, having a fucking martini with Hawk to a girl in hell right now. What's this, by the way? Ooh, unstable teleportation. Isn't that the most common damage? 100%. You're your worst enemy in Nightmare. Or you're your worst enemy in Noita. None of those words are in the Bible. Not a single of those words is at least in Old Testament. At least in Old Testament. Chat, do they have gophers in the Bible? Were gophers on the Ark? Not to get religious, just talking about, you know, the Ark. Hawktua? Yeah, did you somehow remain insulated from the Hawktua meme? If so, what island were you on? Where were they keeping you? Whoop. Gophers didn't get released before the Bible came out. Gophers were patched in later. I still remember the splash art for when you logged in. When gophers got dropped. Also, we've got 1,000 buckaronis, chat. The Gen Z translated Bible, that's fair. I feel like we could get a little funky on this run. With all this money, with all this gopher, we've got some room for some stronger wands. People are always saying they're really strong wands over in the fungal caverns. Yep. $1,200 bacronis. The hell is that? Meat. This. Pink bombs, long recharge, crazy mana charge speed, chat. Crazy mana charge speed. Certainly interesting enough to take along for the tea party. Just go slow and keep an exit behind you. You'll be fine in Kush Caverns. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely calling them Kush Caverns from now on. Excellent, Mira. Thank you for that. Stop. Yeah. Alright. Give me all the goods. Did it say the air feels dank? Or are you just talking about good old Mary Jane? God, I could just continually hold down fire. Kush Caverns modifier, yes. Okay, what do we got going on here? Ooh, dropper bolt. The recharge times are out of this world today. Just gonna take it because it's more interesting. We're gonna find plenty more ones. Oh, that was almost so slick. That was almost so slick, Chad. Sometimes you gotta just try to do shit because it's sick and it makes you feel like Vin Diesel in Triple X. Alright. Let's get out of here. The jabroni chambers. Can't dig through rock just kind of, slowly, which we now know as a snowboarding sequence. We've got so many movies saved up for Discord movie nights whenever this lazy fucking streamer figures out how to make that shit work. Fuck Crunchpuff, guys. Real piece of shit. At least cast that one with the portal so we can at least see what it looks like before you die. My intention is to get to stage 5 and then I will cast it. But I'm not going to sabotage the run for it right now. I do plenty of that shit just for knowledge, but I truly believe we can make it to stage 5. I don't want to risk the run before that. I think we have a good start here. Look how many buckaronis I have. Cheese or no cheese, that's a lot of buckaronis. And the numbers are just growing. Yeah? I also shouldn't be sweating McNuggets now because we've got straight up tenders in the bank with all the bacronis. Can't you, like, cast it and not go into it? If I cast it, Aga, it doesn't say... It does call itself a projectile, but it doesn't say that it, like, fires away from me. It might cast right on top of me and immediately take me through it. It might immediately take me through it. Going into the Kush Caverns with about half health might be risk. Well, good thing Risk is my first name. Let's get some biscuits, chat. Man, it's crazy that they were like, we're gonna make a game about witches and gophers. And gophers. That's where they were really sick with it. Like, the witches part was sick, and then they brought in gophers, and it's like mind fucking blown. Dude, is this the largest cavern stage of all time? I flew up into that one. All right, go for me. They don't see this one coming. I'm like a guerrilla warrior. Call me John Rambo, Noita. Hey, Swada, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. Let's go. Holy. Welcome in. Thank you, thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Let me actually pause really quick. Welcome in. I appreciate you. Thank you for the raid. I hope you were having a great stream. Let's go. Thank you, thank you. What were you playing? Welcome in, everybody. I'm Crunchpuff. You don't know me. We do a lot of Souls-likes, roguelikes, survival crafters, that kind of thing. Playing some Noita right now. Playing some Noita right now. Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for being here. All right, keep me moving. Right now, we have a very good digging wand in Noita, so we're calling ourselves a gopher, and we're trying to conquer the world. So if any of you guys have ever lived as a gopher, I guess let me know tips. Oh, shit. Played Wu Chang. Def did not play against the worst boss I've ever seen. Oh, no. I was thinking about playing that game. What do you think of it? What do you think of it? Apparently, you really don't like that one boss. Uh-oh. Remember where we... Yep. I remember. That's a brutal effect. You can barely see a thing blinded 11 seconds. I was thinking about giving Wu Chang a shot, but I wasn't sure on it. We're still trying to get through a run of base game Lies of P to play the DLC. We're alright. A little guys. And we got Ants from the film Ants. With a Z, don't forget. Okay, 44 HP, be careful. I know, I'm below 40 HP. And that's what our Lord and Savior, Jan Kowalski, said that we should go back. But sometimes, I say, Jan, you gotta live a little. You gotta live a little. And 38 HP, that's basically 40 HP. That's basically 40 HP. Alright, we got over 180 seconds. That should be enough. Trip my balls off, please. Send me to the moon, senor? Is it... You sense things are no longer what they used to be. You hear the word poison. Don't tell me that all the water in the game is now poison. Please don't tell me that all the water in the game is now poison. All the water in the game is now poison, including what was in my sack. So I'm dead. Chat, use the portal. Whoa! The portal did kill me. The portal did absolutely kill me. So we were right. We were right to not use the portal in advance. Yeah, cause of death, actually fucking no. We were right to not use the portal in advance. Click this so we can get the replay. Yeah, no, I used it because I was like, the run's over. The run's over. No water left in the game. All of the water has turned to poison. Dude, I'm sure, like, you know, Dunker Slam might know what you can do in that situation. Fucking Crunchpuff does not know what to do in that situation. We take the L. We take the L, we punch out for the day, alright? Fucking cook me, bro. It almost looks like Terraria. It does have a sort of visual similarity. The combat's kind of similar to the way you're like hovering up and down. This game's awesome. If you like roguelikes, you like hard games, this game's really fun. This game's really fun. Damn. Fuck it, let's throw another attempt in that same video, chat. Mods, can we roll back the prediction, please? If you don't mind? Do we make it to stage 5? Yeah, we do have to pay out the doubters. We gotta pay out the doubters for sure. It was going good. It was going good. Chat, I gotta never do the fungal thing again. God damn it. We got crystals. You have to live a little until a mage casts a reverse teleport from a pool of polymorphine. True, but you know, that sounds like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I've tried to give the fungus many chances, and every time it fucks me, Mira. Damn it, Tony! Sound like fucking Carmela Soprano here. It feels roomy in here. There's been lots of drilling. I saw the symbols this time. Alright, I'm gonna use the crystals as a weapon, because everyone has told me to do it. See ya? Why did he blow up into toxic sludge? Damn, dude. That fire is waterproof. Dunk did a cursed seed a few days ago where he continued to do shifts every 5 minutes, turning his whole word to acid and still won. That's crazy. There was a barrel. Okay, I didn't see the barrel. Stop. Stop poison. Just a little bit of Tinkletown into the air, and then we're good. I like this spell well enough, at least. One of the few times I tried this game, I had crystals and found a wand that created something like a hand grenade. Hilarious combo for damage. Interesting. I'll be very careful going down. Bunch more sludge. Bunch more sludge. Right. Nothing up over this way. Okay. Good. Relatively 50-50. Yeah, looks like Doubter's ahead by a little bit. Also, is this drilling or is this worms? It showed drilling symbols on the modifier thing, but those look like worm tunnels. You try the crystals in order to help you climb the mountain? I have not tried that. You don't? Fremen senses tell me there's a worm nearby? Yeah. These look like little worm tunnels, too. The worm literally ate through that barrel. Damn, would have been much cooler if we got the barrel. But what can you do? Hamas, thumbs up in the chat. That's a worm right there. Did you see it? Dude, that was sick. It was like kind of off screen. Hello. Listen, Al-Gaib. Usul. Okay, what's this, by the way? Levitation potion. All right, chat. If we did want to go left and right at some point in this, you know, we've got the potion we need. More wand? Wand my Gordoff? What's this? Ooh. That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting, isn't it, man? Obviously, we're taking it. Absolutely dog do mana charge speed. Everything else is okay. Everything else is okay. Alright, let's play it safe here. We got a little tablet over here. You know I'm always down for a tiny bit of tab foo. That was a fucking sneaky move, bro. That was a fucking sneaky move. Get him? There's a bigger worm around too, because we saw larger tunnels than this. We saw larger tunnels than this. What about the snow pile? The face? Yeah, the smiley face in the snow pile. This is my one and only friend in this game. Where'd that worm go, by the way? Dude, the gods are gonna be so pissed. Bro, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. All right. You remember worm blood properties? Absolutely not. This worm blood? Drink it. I can't drink it. Yeah. You're seeing things more clearly. Wormy vision. Now in polymorph, you can't drink while submerged. Okay, that makes sense. They fucked up the portal here. They literally broke the portal. These worms have to be stopped, man. You have any idea why that might be useful? No. Wormy vision? No. I assume it shows me something I would not have seen otherwise. Maybe I'm not seeing any darkness now? Or was I just over here before? Am I just not seeing any darkness? No, I'm still seeing darkness, like... Kinda. Maybe it's a little brighter. Is it just like the reveal everything spell? But except with worm blood? I think it's just like the reveal everything spell, except with worm blood. Yeah, basically, okay. It also makes shit a little more psychedelic. It's all rotten meat. Why is there so much rotten meat? More useful than that spell? Why is it more useful than the spell? You have a highlighted eye shape on the screen. Yeah, I guess so. Someone's got a wand over there, chat. You got a wand and a gun? What's this? All right. I might have discovered the fact before and just forgot, Wash. It's entirely possible. Remember, sometimes it's like a week between sessions of me playing, you know? All right. We do have another way out there. We only have 188 bucks, though. Billy got Noita, it sounds like. Rip Billy. Whoops. This is not a good run so far, chat. Alright. More levitatium. Do it. Come down and join me. I don't know if I could have missed many more times there. Pick our water back up. Chest. Oh, that's nice. That's enough to just get out of here. All right. Just leave. That was a big worm, chat. That was the mama. All right. Priest, sorry, let me look. We have Giga Disc. We're not going to do that. Uh-oh. Worst spell in the game, chat. Worst spell in the game. I do hear him. Are we fighting? Use the strongest spell in the game, chat. The crystals. Strongest spell. Bro, he used the crystals against me. They stay goated. They stay goated. He used them against me. He bumped me into my own crystals. I know. I saw it. I saw it. Look, he smacked me into him. Boom. Steve. He should have stayed in Minecraft. He should have stayed in Minecraft, man. He smacked you forward. What a pain in my ass. All right, chat. We shook the sillies out. We shook the sillies out. Let's pay out the doubters. Let's pay out the doubters. And let's call the first video there. Let's pay out the doubters and let's call the first video there. Not good runs so far, but good runs are coming. We're playing Noita all night. It's early still. We've got plenty of time to play more Noita. So, lots more coming. Let's end that first video there. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. If you did and you're watching here on Twitch, hit that follow button and stick around. Let you know we go live, all that good stuff. We're doing more Noita after this. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Thanks, everybody.